What is going on, guys? It is Trifecta J, and welcome to Rentschler Field, where the UConn Huskies will be taking on the UMass Minutemen. After upsetting BYU last week, the Huskies look to continue their success by renewing a rivalry against UMass, a series in which UMass has the all-time series. And last week against BYU, UConn's running game and offense really exploded as they scored 5 rushing touchdowns. However, their defense did struggle in a game in which they gave up. And it's about time for kickoff here in Hartford, Connecticut. And the kick is off. Javon Hadley back to return the kick to open this game and open week 2 of the season. Javon Hadley has some blockers. He has a lot of room ahead of him. He could go, and he is brought down at the 50-yard line. A great return to start off the game for the Huskies. So 1st and 10, Max DeLorenzo gets the handoff, goes to the outside. He has one man to beat, and he's brought down by him after stiff-arming him for a couple extra yards as he was brought down by Randall Jett. So, as you can see, Max DeLorenzo off to a great start this year. 1st and 10, going for a little stretch here. Max DeLorenzo gets the ball. He has a hole. He could go, and he will score to put his team up 7 points, not even 30 seconds into this game. A great start to the Huskies. 3 plays, and they have already scored. That is what you want to see from your offense. 1st and 10 for Fernapple. Cross the middle to TJ Sharp for a 1st down. Great catch and throw by the Minutemen. Fernapple drops back. Throws across the middle again to Elgin Long, as that's a 6-yard reception, and that's now 3rd and 4. As he's getting up a little slow. 3rd and 4 for the Minutemen. Throws the ball to the sideline for Gene Sifrin. He will catch that as he gets 2 feet in bounds there for a 1st down and a 12-yard reception. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Drops back once more, this time to TJ Sharp, and that is his 2nd catch on the game, as that's an 8-yard reception. As this little dink and dunk passes are really helping the UConn to start out the game. Now giving the ball off to Lorenzo Woodley for the first run of the game. He gets it and goes for 7 yards and a 1st down once more. As they are off to a great start, both offenses are just not able to do anything or be stopped. So Fernapple up the middle scrambles as he is a 6'6" pocket passer, but he does take off and gets 8 yards. Not quite the runner as Taysom Hill was last week. So 3rd and 2, Fernapple on the read option. He has a lot of room, and he could score here, and he runs back inside, and that's a 22-yard gain as he had a lot of room to the outside, but he did cut back in. 1st and goal for the Minutemen, with Broadnax now in the game for the Minutemen. So handed the ball off to Broadnax, and he is brought right down by a gang of Husky tacklers. Great start. So 2nd and goal. Handed the ball off to Lorenzo Woodley as he's in the game, and he will score to tie this game up at 7-7. Both offenses, very impressive starts. Already 4 minutes in, we have 2 scores. Much high offense in this game. So Javon Hadley back to return the kick once more. He gets it. He's going right this time, trying to get to the outside. He gets some good blocks once more. He has a lot of room ahead of him, and he tries to juke, and he will get to about the 43-yard line. Another great return by the cornerback. So 2nd and 10, pistol formation. DeLorenzo in the game. McCummings drop back, and he's sacked by Peter Anja, as that is a great sack right there from the Minutemen. So 3rd and 20, trying to get a 1st down, goes deep to Jeremy Davis, and he is not able to hang on to that one as Scott McCummings starts out with 2 incompletions, and the Huskies will be forced to punt. Minutemen ball now, drops back, throws it to Howard, as that is Brandon Howard, the redshirt junior, for a 10-yard reception and a 1st down. 3rd and 7, need to get a stop here for this Huskies defense, and they hand it off to Lorenzo Woodley, and he is just brought right down very quickly by Junior Joseph. Great stop right there by the middle linebacker. So Javon Hadley back to return the ball, trying to keep his success going. He goes to the outside once again, has a lot of room, and he only has 2 men to beat. He jukes one and is brought down at about the 38-yard line for a 32-yard gain. Great start to the game for Javon Hadley and this returning and special teams. So 2nd and 10, handed the ball to Lorenzo DeLorenzo, and he gets a 7-yard gain to set up 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 is that's his 3rd carry of the game. Going for a play action rollout. Scott McCummings rolls out. He sees a man downfield, but instead he just takes off for the 1st down and gets it himself for a 6-yard gain. That is the pro of having a running quarterback. So looking for a counter play right here. Gets a nice block, and he'll get about a 5-yard gain, as that is a great play right there from the junior. So off to a really nice start. 2nd and 5. almost at the end of the first quarter. Throws it to Kamal Abrams, who is laid out right there by the UMass Minutemen defender. So that is his first catch on the year. Handed the ball off once again to De Lorenzo as he's trying to score, something he had trouble doing last week, as second and goal. Now after a hard hit once more by the UConn Minutemen, sent in a man in motion, trying to run the read option here, as that is Jeremy Davis being sent in motion. Fakes the handoff, takes off, and pitches the ball to De Lorenzo, as that's a touchdown to put his team up 14-7, as De Lorenzo already has 2 touchdowns in this game, more than he had last week, and we're only at the beginning of the second quarter. This is a great start for this UConn Huskies team. So 1st and 10, need to stop here, try and extend this lead. Throwing the ball to Williams, as that is Jalen Williams, the junior, for a 2-yard reception to set up 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 under center for Fernapfel, sending a man in motion, and hikes the ball. He's looking for his man across the middle, as that's Elgin Long for a 1st down and a 9-yard reception for his 2nd catch in the game. Nice start for both offenses, like I've said multiple times. No defense is really able to been stopped. So now sending Howard in motion once more. Fernapfel under center, throws it across to Howard as he gets a nice gain for a 7-yard gain, and that sets up 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 under center, I formation. Handed the ball off to Lorenzo Woodley as he has got the 1st down and brought down right away by the linebacker. So handed the ball off to Woodley. He has a lot of room ahead of him, and that hole closes very quickly, but he does get the 1st down as he's brought down by 3 UConn defenders. Already at 37 yards on the day. 1st and 10, split back, and Fernapfel drops back, throws it, and that ball is picked off by Andrew Adams. A poor throw as he just gets right under that. He has a lot of room ahead of him, and he is brought down by a shoestring tackle by Fernapfel as he just runs right into this ball, catches it, and almost has the return, as that is Fernapfel's first pick on the day. Just a great return. Got very unlucky that he was just able to bring him down, or that may have been a pick 6. 1st and 10, play action. Has his man in Jeremy Davis across the middle. He almost breaks that tackle and scores, but that's a 26-yard reception. A great play right there by the senior. So very good start passing to the days. That's 2 catches so far from Scott McCummings. That's something that you want to see. You just want to see him manage the game. Across the middle to Demir Bradley, and he will score. He stiff arms and gets in. That's a 26-yard touchdown. Already at 21 points, not even at halftime. This offense is just really playing extremely well. That's just something I'm going to keep harping on until our defense can really stop them, which they've done a nice job on. So Jalen Williams, the wide receiver, and the junior gets a 1st down right there. Guy to the side, that's Lorenzo Woodley, drops back, and he's sacked and fumbles, but his offensive lineman's able to recover it, as that is Henderson, and he is brought down by Elijah Norris and Javon Williams. So 3rd and 16, this is a huge stop. Going for the screen pass to Lorenzo Woodley, and that was read perfectly by Elijah Norris and David Stevenson, as that is a stop, as UConn will now have the ball once again. Looking for our own screen pass right here, throwing the ball to De Lorenzo. He has a lot of room ahead of him if he could get one more block, and he jukes a man and he gets the 1st down. That is a great catch and run right there. So this is just a great start to this game, as sending De Lorenzo in motion, trying to see if we can get him a little screen pass once more. So McCummings drop backs, he fires, and that ball is knocked down by Ed Saintville. That's his 2nd deflection on the game, and McCummings' 5th incompletion. 2nd and 6, UMass ball after the 3rd down was uncompleted. So 1st and 10, Lorenzo Woodley gets a little comeback, and that's an 8-yard reception. So 3rd and 7 for the UMass Minutemen, only about a minute left in the 2nd quarter. Throws it across the middle to Elgin Long, who breaks a tackle, but he's brought down by Junior Joseph. And so 1st and 10, Fernapfel drops back under center, throws it to his man Brandon Howard, and that is a 1st down as they're in field goal range now. We definitely need to get a stop here, not allow them to put any points on the board before halftime. But they throw it across the middle to Brandon Howard again. He will not be brought down easily, but he will eventually be brought down, as that's goal to go now for the UMass Minutemen. However, on 1st and goal at about the 2-yard line, there's a false start by the Minutemen. A huge mistake to make right now, as that is just not something that you need when you're trying to get back into the game. However, they throw it to Sifrin. Gene Sifrin will score. That's a 7-yard touchdown. Nice throw and catch as he breaks the tackle and gets into the end zone. Fernapfel only has 3 incompletions on the day, so 42 seconds left. McCummings in the game. Throws across the middle to Jeremy Davis, who makes a great catch, breaks the tackle, and is brought down by the defender. So that's his second catch in the game, and that's already 50 yards. So that he just goes up and gets that ball between two defenders and breaks a tackle, but he is brought down by Saintville. So 1st and 10, McCummings drops back, has a man down the sideline, but instead he throws a little short pass to Demir Bradley to the outside. 1st and 10, Chandler Whitmer now in the game as he drops back and throws across the middle to Joshua Marin, who gets laid out by the free safety Demetrius Williams. 3rd and 1, trying to put some points on the board. Another short pass to Kamal Abrams as he fires that one outside for a 6-yard gain and the first down. His second catch on the game. 1st and 10, and Chandler Whitmer is sacked, as that may put us out of field goal range at this point as we don't have a strong kicker. So now, final play of the half, going for a Hail Mary as we are out of field goal range. And so Chandler Whitmer drops back, and he can't even get the pass off as that's knocked and batted down. So going into halftime, a good start to this game for the UConn Huskies. We'll have to get an injury update on Scott McCummings, who appears to have come out of the game. Up by 7 at halftime. Like I said, a great start to this game, as we're about to get an update on Scott McCummings, as he is out for 4 weeks. That is not what you want to see. However, we do have a couple bye weeks coming up, so it is not terrible, and second half is about to start. So the second half is underway. 2nd and 6 already under center. Go with the draw play to Lorenzo Woodley. He goes up the middle for a 9-yard gain and a first down. Nice start off for the second half for the Minutemen. 1st and 10, drops back. Draw play once again as Woodley has a lot of room again, and that's about a 20-yard gain. They're at 92 rushing yards so far. Great start for the UMASS players. So Fernapple drops back across the middle to TJ Sharp. Really nice catch as that ball was a little high. I formation right here. Handed the ball off to Jordan Broadnax, and he is brought down very quickly by Tyree Clark, as he has just really struggled in this game. So 4th and 4, going for an extremely long field goal, as that's about a 57-yard field goal. The snap is up, and that kick is way off as he shanked that to the left. He may have had the leg, but that was just very off to the left. Pistol formation for Whitner. His first pass of the game is incomplete to Demir Bradley as that ball is dropped, and that's 4th and 10. UMass has the ball once again. Lorenzo Woodley in the backfield, sending Howard in motion, and they hike the ball. Fernapple throws across the middle to Elgin Long. That seems like one of their go-to plays, just across the middle to one of their receivers. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 3, handing the ball off to Woodley. They fake it for the play action, throws off his back foot, and Sifrin is able to get the first down, as forward momentum did get him the first down. They have double the first downs as UConn does. 1st and 10, Fernapple drops back across the middle to Brandon Howard, and that is a 6-yard gain for the junior. So that is a great start for the second half. Now Lorenzo Woodley outside trying to get a first down, and he will, as he just barely gets it as he cuts back inside right there. So this is a big drive that our defense needs to put a stop to. Fernapple drops back, throws it across the middle to Gene Sifrin as he was cutting inside for a 9-yard reception and the first down. As this is just a bunch of small little plays that keep getting them first downs once again to Davis, as that's Bernard Davis, a 6'1", 180 junior, across the middle. Just they keep throwing it across the middle, and none of our players are quite able to stop it. So going with the screen pass this time to Lorenzo Woodley, and he gets a really nice gain, a 14-yard gain after a false start call on first down. Under center, Fernapple trying to stop this drive as Norris, or one of our D tackles, does miss the tackle right there. So 3rd and 10, need to hold him to a field goal right here. Across the middle to TJ Sharp, no one tackles him until a 15-yard gain, and that's goal to go for Massachusetts. So 1st and goal, Fernapple under center, 2 tight ends to the left, trying to stop him. This is just a big play right here, and they throw it to Elgin Long for the touchdown, as that ties up the game for the Minutemen, as only 4 incompletions on the day from Fernapple for about 230 yards. Javon Hadley back to return the kick again. Can he complete this nice day of returning as he gets some nice blocks once more? He has a lot of room. He has a ton of room right there. One man to beat, and he is brought down at about the 38-yard line. A 60-yard return, as that is a bunch of long returns on the day for him. So going for the stretch play right here. Cuts back inside De Lorenzo for the first down almost. So now looking to run a jet sweep. Jeremy Davis gets the handoff. He goes outside. He has a lot of room. He could maybe score here, but he's brought down in. Now it is goal to go for the UConn Huskies. A great run right there for his second run on the year. So handed the ball off to De Lorenzo. He's not able to get it, and that is 4th and goal. We may be forced to kick a field goal right here, and we will just settle for a field goal. Just want to get some points, take the lead back, and that puts us up by 3 on the very chip shot field goal. So 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter, 3rd and 6. Drop back, throws it outside to his man Brandon Howard, as that is a first down on a 12-yard reception. As the tight ends in this game are just destroying us, really the passing game in general. We've been able to stop the running game, but once again across the middle to KJ Sharp. Like I said earlier, that is just their go-to play. None of our corners can stop that. So 2nd and 10, drops back, powers it to the outside. That's Elgin Long once more for his about, I think, 5th catch on the game. 7 catches actually. So 1st and 10, fake the handoff. Fernapple up the middle, as that is a 6-yard gain. Nice plays. He's had some good running plays in the game for a pocket passer. 3rd and 6. Need to stop here, try and hold him to a field goal, as we cannot allow them to take the lead. So Lorenzo Woodley gets the ball and he's taken down. He breaks one but is not able to break the next 2. As Marquise Van has 18 tackles on the day. An incredible performance. And the kick is up and good, as that ties the game. Good job to force a field goal. So now 4 minutes left. Only need a field goal right here to win the game. De Lorenzo up the middle for an 8-yard gain. Going for a jet sweep once more, it appears. As handed the ball up to Jeremy Davis. He has a lot of room. He just has one man to beat, and he is brought down, as that is his 3rd carry on the year, all of which have been for over 20 yards. Handed the ball up to De Lorenzo now, as he brought down in the backfield for a 3-yard loss by Enoch Asante. So 12 yards to go. Handed the ball up to De Lorenzo. He goes up the middle for a 3rd and inches, as he almost has the first down. A great play right there. So about 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 3rd and inches, big play right here. Joshua Mariner just gets it. He gets a 2-yard gain and the first down, as that is a huge play. So Whitmer drops back. He scrambles out and somehow gets that ball to Sean McQuillan, as he was hit hard on that play. And that was a great play by McQuillan to come and get that ball. So now man in motion, just trying to run the clock now to get a field goal. De Lorenzo up the middle, breaks a tackle and gets a 1st and 10. That's about 2 minutes left. Only 1 minute left now. Giving the ball up to Joshua Mariner, as it looks UConn will just try and get the field goal to win this game. So now 2nd and 3, 3rd and 1, about 20 seconds left in this game. And we hand the ball off to De Lorenzo, as he goes to the outside trying to set up a nice field goal for us, as that's goal to go once more. 4 3rd down conversions. About 5 seconds left, looking to kick a field goal to win the game, and it's up and good. The UConn Huskies have won in the final seconds of this game. A great win for this team. Exactly what you need to see out of this team. Starting out 2-0 under new coach Trey McKnight, as Puel will kick that up and in. Just a good performance today by the offense. The defense struggled once again, as UMass does not have a great offense. And De Lorenzo, really a great game. 2 touchdowns, 115 yards. Just a good performance. Offense played really well. UMass's offense played really well, but we had the ball last, and that allowed us to win on a game-winning field goal. So looking at the stats, Scott McCummings once again just managed the game. Only 111 yards. De Lorenzo 115, and a couple nice plays from our receivers, with Jeremy Davis having 2 really long returns. Marquise Van had 19 total tackles. Just huge game. And the biggest player of this entire game, Javon Hadley, 212 yards on kick returns. Did not score, but set us up with great field position almost every time. Fernapple almost throws for 300 yards. Lorenzo Woodley just under 100. Our defense needs to step it up next week against Army, as they just pound the ball on the ground. So I hope you enjoyed, because I'm out.